There was an idea called the Avengers Initiative. The idea was to bring together a group of remarkable people, see if they could become something more, to fight the battles that we never could.
Avengers!
Assemble.
Let's go! It's time Avengers assemble. Together we fight as one, so the villains starting to tremble. Let's go! Let's go! It's time Avengers assemble. Together we fight as one, so the villains starting to tremble. Let's go! Let's go! It's time Avengers assemble. Together we fight as one, so the villains starting to tremble. Let's go! Let's go! It's time Avengers assemble. Together we fight as one, so the villains starting to tremble.
Excelsior Now podcast.
Hey, go!
What's shaking, people? It's your boy Doomkiller HD. Sit back and relax. You are now rocking with the best. And welcome to our first Tiny Tina's Roundtable, where we're going to take some of the best as far as our community is concerned, Avengers community, and we're going to go into a new game, and we're going to discuss our first thoughts and impressions on this awesome game. Firstly, like to give a shout out to 2K, Rainmaker GG, and Epic Gaming for allowing me to play the game, showcase it, stream it, enjoy it. Thank you guys so much for allowing me to do that. So without further ado, let's get into this cast. We got the man himself, Mr. Flex all day. My boy, Jay Shockblast. Let's go. How you doing, my dude? Say hello to the people.
Hello, people.
Oh, my gosh. Here we go. All right.
That I did as instructed.
This is going to be a fun roundtable. I can see already. Next. God, I should have did you last.
You really should have. You should know by now.
I really should have. Next up, we got my guy, my country brother, my Louisiana native, hot sauce in the building. My dude, Mr. Imagine himself. Laajune, what's good with it, boss?
What's good? What's good? That man, Jay.
Bruh, I mean, that's how we starting off. You did. Next up, we've got one crazy Brit. Oh, gosh. Why is he here? Why is he here? I don't know why he's here, but he's here. My dude, Mr. Stardust, let's go.
Yo, hey, Jay Shockblast is on that Moon Knight hype. That's why he's like, hello, people. He's got the vibe.
I didn't even notice that. Oh man,
How could you not? It's just like,
Dude,
there.
this is like the dopest shirt ever. Look at that.
Yeah, it's fire.
I bet you got given that by Oscar Isaac himself, right? Is that
Yeah.
how it's
Probably
gonna be?
sitting right next to him.
He's
sipping
actually
some
on the
wine.
couch. He's on the couch right now.
I was gonna say. He's probably playing Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga early, free copy and everything.
He's playing Moon Knight and Avengers right now. Is what anyway, last
Here
but
come
not
the tweets,
least,
Jay.
we've got a new 2K maker, member of Doom Squad Gaming, and first-time roundtable sitter, my dude, Mr. King Greek, the masked vigilante. Where's your mask at, boy?
I'm gonna explain that real quick. It's about damn time I made my way onto this round table. Secondly, my mask. I'm a little sick right now, so like my camera is off. Don't worry, y'all gonna see me in my mask again before this is over. As soon as I finish my tea, don't worry. I'm gonna give y'all what y'all want.
Please do. Please do.
But
I'ma
doesn't
give you-
the
I'ma gi-
mask hide the sickness?
I'm gonna give you
That's what
what
I was thinking. I mean, never mind. Let me be.
If he's got a snotty
Hey.
nose though, and he's wearing the mask, it'll be like the scene from Amazing Spider-Man where he's like sneezes in the mask. You know what I mean?
Oh, bro.
Hey, you know, see, hey, look, hey, I drink water through the mask. I ain't drinking tea. I ain't
I
going
ain't
that
mad
far.
at you. I ain't mad at you.
I'd like to be on my bullish right from the start,
Okay,
if
let's
I
go.
could.
Please do.
This is the Tiny Tina episode, correct?
Yes, sir.
We started with the Avengers video.
I know.
Where's your Tiny Tina song?
I knew that was coming.
It's coming, Jay. Can I
I've heard that before. All right, continue.
Tiny or Tina. No, never.
Trash.
Okay. Actually, speaking of fire or trash, y'all know how we gonna start off this episode. I need to know, is Tiny Tina's to you fire or trash? Let's get the music going.
Fire or trash, the only thing you can answer to the questions I ask.
Okay, that's enough. We don't need to do the whole song. Anyway, Jay,
I was waiting for it.
I know you were, bro. I know. It's cool. J Shockblast.
Fire.
Laajune.
It's fire.
King Greek.
Fire.
Slight Stardust.
Biggest fire all year, my friend. I really am into it.
Can you please address him by his proper name?
I'm sorry. Stabodust.
Thank you.
Saboteurs.
You know
Thank
what?
you.
I believe his real name is Stephen Grant. He sounds like him.
Bruh.
I
Spoiler
could work in a
alert.
museum. I'm not delicate enough to work in a museum like that.
This isn't the Moon Knight episode.
Bro, I don't know. That's tomorrow, guys. Chill. Anyway, real deal though. We got fires all the way across the board for Tiny Tina, which is crazy because that's the first time everybody on the panel has said something was fire, as far as anything that we've ever done on here. So that's actually pretty cool. For those who don't know, fire is good. It's great. For those who don't, trash is something that we don't like. And everybody
There are
said
no
that they like it.
Canadians on this panel.
There might be Canadians watching, Jay.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Your
know when I'm
experience with the game, as far as like let's talk about you like it, you dislike it, you know what about it you liked, and I'll start with you, Jay Shockblast. Let's start with the like category. What about this game that did you like? What was it that made it fire for you?
So, little known fact, Borderlands is like literally top 3 favorite gaming franchise of all time for me. It's up there with my Knights of the Old Republic and Battlefield, which is taking an L lately, but Borderlands has never taken an L in the history of video games. Just absolutely love it. And Tiny Tina is one of my favorite characters. The Assault on Dragon Keep is one of the best DLCs that's ever come out. And it's all the great things about all of that in the world of Tiny Tina. And how can you not love that? It's all the quirkiness of Borderlands. It's all the fun and over the top nonsense from Tiny Tina. And it's a very different themed style. It kind of breaks up the, because let's face it, Borderlands, it's this, similar story all the way around. And this is something very different for in the same world, which I love.
Laajune, what do you like about this game? What made it fire for you, boss?
So fun fact, this is my first time actually like playing a Borderlands game. Like I always watch videos on it. I just never actually went to, buy it and play it because I ain't had no money. I was in middle school, high school. I had no job. So I just watched it. So when Tiny Tina came around and, it looked pretty interesting, I like, I'm going to check it out because I always was interested in Borderlands. And I checked it out. Of course, it's a looter shooter. So, that's my area. That's my field. I love playing games like that. And they hit the mark. I have to say they did hit the mark when it comes to Tiny Tina. So that's the main things I like around it. Just the weapons, the loot, the chaos levels. It's nice.
Okay. King Greek, Mr. 2K maker himself, bro. You have been showing a lot of people how to get down on the game, including myself. So, what do you like about Tiny Tina's? What made it fire for you, boss?
Well, the reason why I even wanted to get into Wonderlands is because, I'm one of those people that have been a fan of the series for a while. Like, my favorite game in the entire series is Tales, right? Tales has a more than wonderful story. I enjoyed the gameplay. I enjoyed the comedic humor. Wanda and Andy Samberg together is not a duo that I would initially expect to see. There were some jokes that did miss, but there were a good portion of them that hit. I say this all the time. The Dragon Lord. I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but he reminds me of an MCU villain that was in Phase 2. And I agree with his June beat the story, so June knows who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
He reminds me of an MCU villain. I 100% agree. Is one of the best villains I've seen in a while, and with a couple of like minor tweaks here and there, I strongly believe that Wonderlands will end up having the best gameplay out of the entire series, especially Borderlands 3.
Wow. Okay, Stardust, what you got for me, bro? What did you like about the game? What made it fire for you, Cap?
So for me, like I first got into Borderlands way before I knew what a looter genre even was, if that makes sense. So like Borderlands 1 for me would come out, I don't even know what year it came out, but I was very young, right? So all of it was just colors and pew pew and all that stuff, right? And then now sort of going into it, having a bit of looter knowledge now, thanks to my time with Avengers, to be fair, going into Tiny Tina's opens up an entirely new door for me where it's not just pew pew until you get bored. There's like, I'm like, wow, there's so much to do. And I think for me, what I love about Tiny Tina's compared to the other games is that I feel like the reason Tiny Tina's hits different is because I'm there from day one, right? I'm there with all the players who are going from it day one. We're all experimenting. We're all coming out with builds. I watch Laajune's stuff. You know, I'm watching Greek's videos. I'm watching your streams, etc. Like that for me alone makes it instantly a way better experience than the other games before. But the fact that it's got like this really cool gimmick to it that I'm not a big D&D guy or anything like that, right? Never really got to me. But the way they've done it here, I'm like, this is kind of fun. I like it. I want to play some D&D, you know? Like it's really, yeah, I'm really enjoying it. And I just finished the story last night, and I could comfortably say that Dragon Lord is a better villain than Handsome Jack.
Oh, okay. We're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into characters. That's okay, cool. For me, I've never played a Borderlands game. I just thought they looked weird. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just was like, okay, I can't get into it because of the art style. But hearing our Kate Bishop, you know, when she first came out with the first little, you know, commercial, I was like, okay, what is this? This looks fun. You know what I'm saying? And like you get into the intro of the game, and you know they're basically clowning you. You know what I mean? New guy, you. I'm talking to you, new guy, and I'm just like, wait, what? Me? Yeah, I got a level 40 character. You're sucky. I'm like, damn, I am sucky. That hurts. Tina down, you know. But it was so cool. It was so immersive. You know what I mean? And they explaining everything as it goes through. You know, and it butt stallion. Like what? A butt stallion? Come on, man. It was just awesome. Like, you got skeletons shooting at you. Like, why? Why is this happening? And it's the most amazing, crazy thing ever. So, the weirdness of this game is what got me hooked. And I'm loving it so far. So, we're going to move Jay to the bottom because he just got up and walked out. You here. Next question. Laajune, what do you dislike, if anything, about this game?
Oh, I have one thing I do dislike is the this random damage disappearance that you get.
Is it a bug or something?
Yeah, it's a bug. I don't know it happened to two of my characters. I don't know for some odd reason. Like I went from
wait, hold on one second. I'm sorry to cut you off, but I have to cut you off. You just said it happened to two of my. How many hours you got in this game, boy?
You don't.
You know.
Yeah. That's quite scary, dude. I just finished my first character on the story.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on?
It happened to two of my. I'm like, dog, I'm like at level 12 on one character. This man said it happened to two. How many hours you got, June?
To be fair, we've had the game since
for like the past 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh.
All three of us have had it for the past 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Which three, y'all? Which y'all? You, and You lucky you answering the question because you be going to.
Hey, man.
Nah, bro,
This is-
continue, dog.
This is where
Wow.
I benefit from not being like clouded, you know what I mean?
The one time
Yo.
people getting kicked out and start at a certain part of it.
For
I know.
wow.
No, not wrong.
Wow. That's a first for real.
We celebrated.
Go ahead, June. I'm sorry. What else do you dislike? If there's anything else besides that damage bug?
I mean, that's pretty much it. The damage bug. Like I had to 2 characters down the drain. I mean, I got a third one, which is doing its thing, but that's pretty much the only thing, to be honest. Like, that's really it.
You said you think you
Dude.
figured out what it was, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. Well, didn't it have something to do with your weapons? I think.
Yeah, it's if you if you swap out your weapons, put it in a vault, and get on another character, then yeah, it go down the drain.
Oh.
So just keep them on your character until this patch.
Yeah, so you don't mess up your character totally.
Slight Stardust. What do you got for me?
Right.
If anything, do you dislike about the game?
Right before that, June, what level is your third character on?
There's already 40.
That's the max level!
I got 3 level 40s.
That's weird. All right, no.
How many characters do Jay got? I want to know. Jay, how many you got?
Jay's
I
on
only
one, right?
I only got 2.
I got my first one to level 40 like literally before the stream. But like I've got a lot of other stuff going on right now. I've only been playing on stream, so.
Yeah.
Jay's too goated with all those other early accesses. You know what I mean? Like he's too busy. He's too busy 100% in Lego Star Wars.
Listen, I was the
This man
first
said he
person.
has 3 level 40 characters, y'all, and nobody's not even paying that no mind, bro.
I was the first person in the world to platinum Lego DC Supervillains, the second to platinum Lego Movie 2, and I am trying to follow in those footsteps for Lego Star Wars.
Oh my god,
That's gonna be big footsteps. That game's massive. Anyway, sorry. Right.
List of dislikes,
something-
if there's
Is that a
any,
fat
bro.
joke?
Wait, what?
We-
Sorry.
We all fat here, so it don't matter.
No.
Oh,
I
I was.
You said there were
I'm
gonna be
pretty-
massive footsteps, and I just.
I meant the game's big, not.
It's okay.
Aw.
Stardust is a bit. He's a bit
Like,
pudgy too.
I'm a-
It's okay.
Like
I'm
Greek
thick-
said,
I'm thick as
sometimes
well,
the
to be
joke
fair.
misses, you know. Anyway,
Right. List of dislikes. Okay.
can somebody
so,
snap Doom back into
I-
this?
I'm not a
Can't
fan.
wait, dude.
Okay, so dislikes, fat jokes. That's one of my dislikes. I'm not a fan. No, but I think what some of the quests are a little bit like. They make me roll my eyes sometimes because I tried to do all the side quests, and that's probably my fault. But like, so a lot of it is like fetch quests and stuff, which are part of the course of this game. But there were some times where I was a bit like having to run to like different bits just to collect like one thing to run back and then blah, blah, blah. And it's like, okay, fair enough, but it's just but the thing is you want to do all the side quests because some it has like special interactions with your characters and stuff, like, you know. So when you don't get those interactions but it is still like a fetch quest, it's a bit like I sleep. And that's,
Yeah.
that's
Did you
it.
guys
I
play
think-
the Smurf quest yet?
Yeah.
That was
yeah,
great.
man. The Murphs.
Yeah, that was great.
King Greek, Mr. Having the game for 3 weeks, probably got 8 level 40 characters. If there's any dislikes about the game, good sir, would you mind listing them?
The only thing that I could think of at the top of my head, I haven't really been doing that much in multiplayer, but it is kind of an annoyance. Whenever you're playing with other people, unless you're like right next to said person, you can't really see the icon. They don't show up. It's either you have to look on the map to see where they are, or you have to go or you literally just, if you're talking, they tell you where they're at, and if you remember where that place is, you just go to it. I once had I think I was playing with Peter, when I randomly joined on him when I was trying to rob him for one of his legendary weapons. I had because I was too lazy to open the map. I found him simply just through like listening to gunfire because I was that lazy. I was that lazy. I just kept following the shooting,
So you can
and I
literally be across the map from a teammate. I've never played multiplayer yet, so
yeah, see, it wasn't that much of an issue for me because like I live in Detroit, shootings all the time. All that I just followed the shooting. I knew where he was at.
J Shockblast, do you have any grievances with this game, good sir?
I mean, there is some minor issues. I've had issues where, like, if I go into my shift friends, like, I'll get frozen in the start menu, and I'll have to like reboot the game. But like, there's bugs in every game. It's annoying, and I'm sure they'll fix it. I will say, this is the first Borderlands game where the multiplayer aspect of it is kind of like what Greek said, where Pewter joined my game last night and I didn't even know he was in it.
Yeah,
And
they don't tell you neither.
Yeah, because there used to be a big announcement. So and so has joined your game, and the enemies grow stronger. Like it would usually announce that, and it doesn't. They didn't really do that in this game, so I'm hoping that's something they can add in at some point later. Just a better notification, saying that somebody's in your game and where they are. But there's honestly just very minor things. Obviously some of the shift stuff that was causing the game to freeze a little bit was annoying, but they did say before the game came out that they've never done this before. Right. And the PlayStation announcement was great. That was something that there's never been crossplay with PlayStation on these Borderlands games before. So for them to be able to do that is amazing, but it's not without some hiccups. They were upfront about it, saying, hey, we're going to have some stuff. We're going to work it out. Just be patient with us. And I actually love that, but didn't make it less fun in the moment. You know what I mean?
Right. No, that's understandable. I say my biggest grievance with the game is, as a new player, I didn't know how to get rid of the stuff in my inventory. I was just throwing it on the ground. I didn't know I could sell it at the vendor. Greek actually had to tell me in game on stream, oh no, pick that stuff back up and go to the vendor and sell it. Like I had no clue that was even a thing. The spells and stuff, like equipping them and things like that, I had no clue what I was doing. I just was putting stuff there and I really didn't know what it was. I actually still to this day don't know what some of the stuff is. I'm just like, okay, I can press these two buttons at the same time now and blast the crap out of stuff. What I'm blasting, how I'm blasting them, what it does, I have no clue. You know what I mean? And that's my only grievances with it. It seems to be geared for somebody who's played Borderlands before and know what they're doing. And I think if they can give us a little bit more tutorial on what's going on with that kind of stuff, it would be even a better game. But I'm enjoying the hell out of it still anyway.
I have a good tutorial for you. Go play Borderlands.
I'm not interested in going to play Borderlands. I'm liking Tiny Tina's. So can Tiny Tina help me out? I mean, it's a different game, isn't it? I mean,
I do want to ask actually, Doom, because this is your first time playing Borderlands stuff, right? When you were in the vendor and you're selling your stuff, did you accidentally sell your equipped gear as well? Because for me, I've done that.
He's done it. Yeah. High Ruler did it on stream.
Wow.
I think Jay did it.
Yeah, I did it.
I know for definitely I did it.
No,
yeah,
they've
because it's never done that before.
The stuff that I had marked to sell, like it's like the triangle button, sell stuff that you have marked, and that's
look, listed as junk. Oh, I don't do that. That's probably why. Yeah.
But Greek told me that on stream before I even went to the vendor. He was like, make sure you got your stuff listed. So like I said, he's been really helpful to new players of the game. Like, so y'all definitely check out Greek. As far as Tiny Tina's is concerned, that is the guy to go to. He can help you out, definitely.
Let me throw in something there, like just speaking on that, because like I've been seeing this a lot. I've been seeing this issue with a lot of people. For people who are not new to Borderlands and they're complete noobs. A lot of these players also come from Avengers too. I feel like I want to say this, but I feel like I shouldn't need to say it. I've been seeing a lot of people complain about their inventory. There's a simple fix for not overflowing your inventory. Stop fucking picking up everything.
Watch your mouth, though, bro. Watch your mouth. Sponsor stream, bro.
I'm sorry.
That's the point, though. You have to pick it all up and sell it.
Yeah,
See,
like you get more loot
yeah.
for selling it, and you can get better weapons. That's what I've noticed. I'm picking up everything, and I'm going straight to the vendor. You know what I mean? Because I'm getting my gold up, I'm getting all of my stuff up, so I can get that weapon that slows you down. You know what I'm saying? Or the weapon that gives you health on impact or whatnot. So
Yeah, like that's true, but like early game, what you do have to realize is like a lot of these weapons, a lot of the early ones, like the sucky ones start out, they're not really gonna give you that much cash. Well, like once you sell them all. So I'm not saying that you don't have to pick up anything. Just regulate what it is that you pick up. That way you won't end up clogging up your inventory. The main two things you can do: buy more inventory slots. When you get buy more inventory slots at the blacksmith whenever you get more money in your pocket, and stop picking up everything. It's not like Avengers where if there's a loot item on the ground, all we have to do is get close enough and it picks it up for us.
That was weird, right? Did
that
everyone
was
else
weird.
get that pause?
yeah, we did. We all did, bro.
Wait, what happened?
You
had life
froze,
for a
bro. You hit one of them slow down enemy weapons on you real quick, man.
Yeah, he had that cryo build.
Shift was loading.
I forget what I was saying,
bro.
Sorry, man.
Hey, I want to do something real quick while he's remembering. In just a moment, if you know about shift keys and shift codes and skeleton keys, I have a single-use skeleton key code I'm about to put in chat right now. First come, first serve. Good luck.
Wait.
By the way,
It sucks to be on stream, bro. It sucks to be on stream. You can't even.
Hey, hold on, wait. You know what, Jay? Let me piggyback. Let me piggyback off you.
Okay.
I'm genuinely trying to do it. No, that's for cars. That's not for shift. What?
Next up, my boy Laajune. June.
What's good?
What is your favorite class setup? As far as like what do you call that thing? Like spell shot, Graveborn. Which one is your favorite right now?
Graveborn and Spore Warden. That is a killer combo. It makes
them two together once you get to the certain level.
Yeah,
I'm talking about like singular.
Oh, singular.
Graveborn.
Yeah, Graveborn.
Yeah. Okay. Stardust. Obviously, I'll let you say it. Go ahead.
I go for Stabomancer and Clawbringer. There you go.
No, the single.
Single. Oh, I thought you were going for Stabomancer to start with.
Okay. King Greek single.
Spore Warden. All right.
Spore Warden. Okay. J Shockblast.
I went Clawbringer. I like the Weavern.
Wow, everybody has different classes.
No!
That's crazy. I like the spell shot. I think that one is just dope to me. I mean, it's the only one I played yet. So the spell shot is pretty good.
Did somebody redeem it?
Yeah, the code's been redeemed. I went in, copy and pasted it. The shift code has already been redeemed. Well done. Whoever
Jason
got it.
Stardust, come to my stream later. I'll give you a code. Come to my stream.
Oh, there you go. That's how to win my view. All right, skeleton key.
Yeah. There you
okay,
go.
your maxed out double class. Which one you rolling with? And I think go ahead, Laajune. I'll let you say that one.
Oh yeah, Graveborn and Spawn Warden. It's crazy.
What do you like about what is it about that class that is just so crazy to you? You dig?
A whole lot of companions, and the little mushroom guy is a demon. Like he hits so hard. It's crazy.
Farting on everybody.
For real, he
be
that
farting.
little dude is ridiculous.
Okay. Stardust, whatever your name is, Dust Boy.
So I went for Stabomancer, obviously, like I said, because at first I wanted to go for melee, but when I was like, I went for Clawbringer because what I wanted to do was I wanted to get a bunch of status effects on the enemies as possible, crit chance up to here, right? Just literally all I ever see is critical, and it's so fun because there's a thing in the I think it's the Stabomancer tree where if you get crits on your melee, you get a random status effect, right? So you go up to the boss, turn invisible for that guaranteed crit. like 6 status effects, mow them down, they're dead in like seconds. Is really fun.
Wow. King Greek, your double class, bro.
Sportsover, Sport Warden, and Spell Shot.
What about that class that's just be going hand for you?
So it's kind of split down the middle with me sharing all of the damage to my companion. One thing about it is Sport Warden is the only class where your companion can actually come and revive you. My companion is maxed out on that end, so he's doing a bunch of damage. He's doing a bunch of critical damage on his own, and then from the spell shot side, I have my fire rate increase, my damage boosts that are going to my guns that are increasing like with every spell weaving stack. In the way that the other back half of that class is set up, every damage buff I get to my guns, my companion shares it as well. So my companion already has that raw high hitting damage, plus the extra buffs that he's absorbing every single time I get it.
Okay. Jay Shockblast, your double class?
It is called Claw Stalker. It is a Clawbringer and Stabomancer. And I just like the spinny blade. I just wanted the spinny blade.
I like that too.
I love that thing. I think I'm gonna do. So I bought the game on PlayStation because I want to get the platinum, and I think when I do that, instead of like starting a new character on the same account, I'm gonna start a new game, and I think I'm gonna do Spore Warden and Clawbringer and have the double because I love that. I was watching Laajune yesterday or the day before, and I noticed that the little mushroom guy will revive you. I was like, oh, I love that about Flak. Like Flak's companions would revive you in Borderlands 3. I'm like, oh, that's probably pretty useful. Not that I ever die because like I'm amazing, but
no, he can revive himself too. Because like your companion can revive himself too if he gets a death save.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I just
literally
did damage
just
enough to
unlocked
kill
it.
someone, you know.
I just unlocked it, but I'm doing the spell shot and the Graveborn or Spellborn or whatever it's called. And this class is so crazy. I mean, I'm only at level 12, you know what I mean? So I'm just now getting the hang of it. But I'm like throwing lightning with one hand, throwing fire with one hand. I got these little snake guys that come up out the ground. There's another like big head thing just floating next to me for some reason, just spitting at people. I'm just like, what the heck? So fun, dude. It is so fun, bro. Yeah, it is crazy. Now getting to what we were talking about a little bit earlier in the game, not in the game, but on Twitter, Stardust. Who is you guys' favorite character in the game right now? For his villain, for his hero, for his whatever, like Tiny Tina or the villain of the game. I can't even think of his name right now.
Dragon Lord.
Yeah, Dragon Lord. I'll start with you, Laajune.
I gotta say, I like Tiny Tina. I just like her vibe.
See, you got a vibe, bro.
I like her energy. It's nice.
I like your vibe, baby.
It's nice. So that's my favorite.
Star Broski, what you got for me, Doc?
So I've got to go with Dragon Lord simply because he's voiced by BoJack Horseman, and as soon as I heard that, I was like, "That's it. You've won me over. It's the best villain ever."
Yes, indeed. King Greek, who you got, bro?
Ultron. I mean Dragon Lord.
This man said Ultron.
Dragon Lord.
It, bro. Okay. What about Dragon Lord for you, Cal?
Dragon Lord. I just enjoyed his overall story. I just enjoyed his overall story. Like he's a funny villain, but the more you learn about him, the sadder his story gets.
He actually got some depth to him, huh?
Yeah, no, because there have been people saying that they like him more than Handsome Jack, and Handsome Jack is one of the most iconic faces of Borderlands. So the fact that they made a character that's making people
even question
having as much of an impact as Handsome Jack.
Damn.
They clearly did a good job. Also, not to mention whenever you bring in the voice of Batman, you just You all like you want to have something.
I got you. Jay Shockblast, what you got for me, boss?
I mean, it's pretty tough to argue that Tina isn't amazing. So
Tina. What about our Kate Bishop? Tina that you have that's just making it awesome for you, boss.
I mean, it's just like seeing her since her coming into the game, like into Borderlands 2 the first time you meet her, and seeing her develop into now, knowing what the Dragon Assault on Dragon's Keep DLC was all about, and like how bunkers and badasses the game kind of came to be, how it was like a coping mechanism, and just her character has really evolved throughout the course of the Borderlands franchise. So she's always been a favorite. She's hilarious.
Okay. For me, it's got to be Wanda Sykes' character, the little robot.
Fred.
Killing. Dude, she is funny. Wanda Sykes is funny. I don't care what nobody say. That woman is hilarious, dude. And just having her in your ear, like during battle, just talking trash to you, like clowning you pretty much the entire time. Like, it's just like that first line that you hear from her. I've already got a level 40 character. I'm just like, dang, really, Wanda? Okay, cool, asshole. You know what I mean? Like, I like it. She's tight. She's tight. Your favorite weapon in the game right now, Laajune?
I think is the SMG. They got this one SMG, I guess, like an ice. It got like high fire rate.
The Frost SMG.
Yeah, it's real nice.
I'm pretty sure that's gonna be my answer too.
I think everybody's on. Go ahead,
real nice.
I got a different one. So I don't know the name because obviously the names are insane. But I got a legendary that's a fire assault rifle, really high fire rate, and when you reload it, when he reloads it twice, like pushes down something, 2 little skeleton fireballs shoot out, which obviously status effects wise for the build is pretty good. So, and if you can't get a wyvern, for example, they'll finish it off for you and stuff like that. It's really helpful for me. So yeah, that's been my favorite gun. But I need to try this SMG that you guys are talking about.
It's fine.
I need to find that.
Yeah, I didn't even actually I didn't use an SMG in the game until I got this one, and it's like literally the only gun I use right now.
Wow. Greek, what gun? What weapon? I mean, don't have to be a gun, but what weapon is your favorite weapon right now?
If it's not necessarily the Frost SMG, it would be the hand cannon that spits out the gyro rockets, like the ones that use two, like it uses two. Yeah, 2 MLs each round, and those hit. Those hit.
Dude, that's criticals every time though. If you hit them right, that's criticals every time, bro. Like, whew. And J Shock Best, we kind of got your answer, but I just tell the people again, bro.
So it's an SMG that does frost damage, and it has a high rate of fire, and it shoots really fast. That's the same thing, though. It's just a different way to say it.
Actually, I love that gun. That's like my primary gun, but it's not my favorite one. It's the electric one that turns into a thunderbolt every time you reload, like anytime you reload. So like you could be shooting a bunch of electricity, hit that reload button, and you just throw a big giant one. And it's so, like, this game is just crazy. Like, this game is for real crazy. Some of the stuff just don't make sense. Like, you literally throw your gun at somebody, and it explodes in a big electrical boost, and it's just awesome to see.
TDR.
Then it just appears right back into your hand, fully loaded, ready to go.
Have you?
And when you think about,
have you picked up on the fact that like the different gun manufacturers have different styles? Because that gun you described is a TDR, and that's a manufacturer of specific guns, and they're used once and destroy. They're like so crappy built that instead of reloading, you just throw the gun and it explodes and you get another one. Like that's like one of the things. And there's Jacobs, which are like the more old Western style ones. And
yeah, like the shotguns, revolvers, and stuff.
I didn't even pay any attention to that at all.
It's pretty deep.
And when you think about it, Doom, you haven't even really begun to scratch the surface in terms of loot.
Right. I'm still only at level 12, so like
it gets crazy.
My
That is
my
crazy.
melee manufacturer is bonk, and it's literally a fish. Like it's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
tiny
that's
thing,
it's crazy,
like a
bro.
big fillet
Yeah.
fish.
Replayability. Dude, well, obviously it has huge replayability because our guy, Mr. Imagine himself, is literally 3 characters deep, maxed out, probably working on the 4th. So,
Oh no.
oh no, you good? What you
No,
got?
yeah, I'm sticking with what I
Guarantee
got.
y'all in the
Look,
next 2 days he gonna have a 4th.
The
He gonna have a
damage
4th.
has not been nerfed on my 3rd character, so that's why I'm saying that a lot. Like,
Which one is your 3rd?
it's a Stable Master and Spell Shot. Yeah.
So
I'm doing
you,
the
oh, that's
cheese.
actually cool. That's a ranged melee character. You kind of mix both of them together. So how does that work
I
out?
don't really do well. I don't really do melee, but
Oh, okay.
It's
I
more
mean,
for the crit.
I'm in
right?
your
Like,
yeah for the crit. I'm mainly in the face since I'm using the SMG. So I mean, I'm in melee range. I got like a melee pickaxe where it spawns gold and I get like increases to my cooldowns and all that stuff. So I'm in melee range. So I mean, I use it here and there, but I'm mainly using the SMG.
That's my other build, actually.
Replayability for you, Stabo Dust? You think you gonna...
it's crazy. I've just unlocked the Chaos Chambers, right, which is essentially like the end game, and so they release more stuff. And for me personally, I'm not changing characters. I'm probably going to be in there, like trying to get the level 20, the Holy Messiah of Chaos Chamber, bro. Like, it's really fun, really cool. It reminds me a lot of like Rifts in Diablo 3, but like more vast, I think, is a good way to describe it.
Say that then. Replayability for you, King Greek. You working on multiple characters, or are you sticking with one and just gonna replay that, or how you doing it?
I mean, so it's kind of both. Like, I got the idea from a buddy of mine. I got an idea from a buddy of mine the other day. Like, the next build that I'm making is a Stabber Master and Spell Shot, and that's because if done right, you can pretty much have no cooldowns on any of your spells at all. No cooldowns.
So you can
on
just keep spelling.
as long as you're getting criticals, no cooldowns on your spells. Like that. So like that's definitely in the works. And in terms of Chaos Chambers, June and Jay already know, but like maybe Stardust. Do you know what like the Chaos Chambers is as a whole, Doom?
No, I haven't got that for yet.
All right. Oh wait, no, I can explain it to you real quick. So
no,
like,
let me get there. Then explain it to me. Let me, yeah.
But no, the Chaos Chambers, the replayability is there because it's ever switching. Like the rooms are constantly shifting. The bosses are constantly shifting. There are bosses in the Chaos Chambers that you won't find anywhere else in the game.
Wow.
Wait,
That's
can I
fire,
ask you guys a
dude.
question? Because I'm a bit like inexperienced, but I don't want to spoil it for Doom, so I'm going to try and word it in a way that won't ruin anything. So when you get to the end, okay, there's a chance to spend certain currency to get certain stuff, right? You get to choose it. Now, when you go up there, so say you spend 500 as currency, it goes lower every time. Is that like just me spending it to get the same thing and it gives me a discount? Or like, is it re-rolling it? Like, I don't actually know what happened. If anyone can...
I've only run it once.
You want to go better than me? You want to go first, June?
Yeah. It's gonna be the more it's I think it's 5. Wait, you said it discounts every time you put the 500.
Yeah. So if I say I want a ring, right, and I go up to the ring one, and it's so put in 500, it dings at the top, then it's like 480, and it lets me do it again, but nothing comes out until I whack it. Is that like just me getting a discount because I want multiple rings, or is it like re-rolling?
Oh, I'm not sure about that one, to be honest. I know you could put like a certain amount in it so you don't spend that full 500, but I don't know. I really don't know.
And that's
because I was thinking it could be like you put 500 in, you get one, a discount because I want to get another one, 480.
Yeah.
Then you get 2 when you whack it, right? And I thought maybe that's what it was, but I didn't test it.
Because the normal way it works, once you pay, You have
Mhm.
no idea what rarity is going to be, but you're
Yeah.
getting
It's
you're
so
getting
it's a random roll.
Yeah.
no, it's a random roll for that specific category. So you know what you're getting, but you don't know what the rarity is.
Okay, and
So
he
it must be just quantity in the whack then, wouldn't it? Because it must be like if I put like I don't know 10 amounts of money in it, then it must be like 10 rings will pop out when I hit the thing.
Oh no, it's not gonna do that.
No?
okay.
Oh, I
Okay.
don't
No,
know
probably
then.
not.
I'll
G
figure it
Shock
out.
That's why there's so much emphasis on like collecting as much currency as you can while you going through the rooms.
Yeah.
Because there's more. It's not spoiling nothing. There's other things you can do with that currency inside the chambers. So that's why there's so much emphasis on it.
J Shockblast replayability for you, sir.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna go play it on PlayStation, so I mean, it's there. I mean, it's built to be able to just keep playing. You know, you can have the 6 different classes and stuff like that, and you know, like obviously you're gonna go through all the same quests over and over again, but it's a lot of games that do that.
Wait, can y'all hear that the lawnmower in the background?
A little bit.
A little, very, very little.
Not unless
Oh.
I really focus on it. Like it's not
Yeah.
drowning you out.
Okay.
I'm hearing impaired.
Oh, I heard it loud just now.
Oh, now yeah, it just got really loud
Yeah.
all of a sudden. They come in the
Yeah.
house, like are they like trying to mow the carpet? Like, what's
They
going
mowing
on?
your carpet, bro.
Yeah, they going crazy.
Hey,
Multiplayer. Let's talk about it, guys. From what I was supposed to stream the game. I think it was whatever launch day was. Well, I was supposed to stream it that day, but I wanted to stream it with friends because I had never played a Borderlands game before. But it was almost impossible. Like, connection issues were happening. People were dropping out.
the servers crashed.
Yeah, literally. So I decided to not, I just played something else and, came back to it when I thought it would be fixed. And there's still a lot of issues with the multiplayer aspect of the game. Like, Greek hit a couple of them, like not being able to see your teammates. A couple of the complaints I got. Hold on real quick, Greek. A couple of the complaints I got far as multiplayer is concerned from some of the members of Doom Squad was the chat is actually horrible. Like, sometimes you can't even hear your teammates. It just sounds like really muffled or like they're far away, like somebody's in the kitchen cooking or something like that. And disconnecting. They have been disconnecting from each other a lot. And I mean, it's easy to connect right back in. And it's like, especially if you don't like main menu or whatever, or hit the dashboard, you can come right back in and be in this, same area. But finding your teammate is going to be hell because they could spawn across the map. So what are your thoughts? I just say thoughts because I don't want to keep, downing the game. That's not what we're here for. But what are your thoughts on multiplayer, June?
I hadn't like these past few days. I had people join me, and we just like do some chaos chambers. It's been pretty smooth so far. Like we just did chaos chambers and just did our thing, and nothing crazy happened. Like no disconnects or nothing like that.
Nice.
Crossplay
with you, or was it?
Oh yeah.
PS.
Oh no. They was we was all on PC. We was all on PC.
Oh, everybody was on PC. Okay.
Yeah.
See, that's different though.
Oh yeah, I haven't played with nobody on other. Yeah,
Okay.
that's probably why it's so smooth for me. Yeah.
I mean, that's still good for them though. I mean, at least they, if you're on the same console or if you're on PC together, it seems like it may work a little bit better than the crossplay. You Stardust multiplayer. You tried it yet, or any issues?
I haven't tried multiplayer yet, but when it comes to issues, I had the one where obviously the game was like lagging even when you were on single player, and I tried like the local play thing and that wasn't working. It was a bit like, oh, that was really annoying, but it's smooth now for me. But when it comes to the multiplayer specific issues, I can't really speak on that too much because I never experienced it. It's just not really fair,
Right. Okay, no, makes sense. King Greek, I know that you've played multiplayer. Your experiences with it, and if you've experienced any crossplay issues, let me know as well.
So like I've played very little. The voice chat thing I can't speak on because when I had, like I said, when I joined Peter that one time to try to rob him for one of his legendaries, his audio actually came in over the mic somewhat decently. So I feel like that might be an issue for some people, and then it might also just be something that just depends on like your own mic quality. So like I'm not,
Were you on the same console?
yeah, but
See,
you know,
I don't-
Peter has a PlayStation. Peter has a PlayStation, so like, well, quite
Right.
possibly. And I think Jay mentioned this earlier, but like the biggest issue for me so far is that every time I try to use the social menu, my game freezes. My game freezes, or it crashes. And as we know, PlayStation 5s are, it freezes, it gets stuck on like 35% or whatever, and I would have to like turn off my system like 1 or 2 times just to restart the whole damn thing just to get back on. So it's like that's really my only biggest issue. Other than that, like multiplayer has been like somewhat kind of smooth for me. Like I tried to join Jay earlier and my game froze.
Oh no.
Jay, any issues for you as far as multiplayer is concerned, or any things that just actually went right?
I mean, I've played a lot with my buddy Free Willy Rocks.
Free Willy.
Yeah, he's
Dang, Stardust.
he's had a. I mean, we've had a couple of connection issues, but what happened? Oh, that's a big old. I am.
His stomach is fizzing right now.
So I was literally like, I put this and it's Juice just like, dang, Stardust.
Is that Pepsi Max?
Yeah.
Pepsi Max.
What's wrong with you?
So
yeah, but-
hold on.
but
I
like,
don't know how
Manny-
big the bottle is. Like,
Manny in chat tried to join and he got bounced right away. But I've had like Willie has joined a bunch. Peter got to play a little bit last night. I haven't really had too many issues. The only real issue I have is just that like he's saying, when you go in the social menu, sometimes it like locks up on you, and that can be a little annoying. But one of the things I've always loved about Borderlands is that it's always been like a drop in and drop out real easy. No shade on anybody else, but
Simple, we are strong. God, that was just bad. Next question. Customizations. I've seen a lot of complaints about customizations as far as character creation. Any complaints from you, Laajune, or do you think character creation is as good as it's gonna get?
Bruh, like, yeah, you know me, bro. Like I don't really care that much. You know, it is what it is. You know, I see what style I got. I just rock it. You know.
I hear you. I'm the same, but some people are not, bro. So we
Yeah.
gotta speak for everybody, you know.
But yeah. I mean, I guess I can say one. I mean, you can't really like it. Your style depends on the class that you choose. So I mean,
Oh,
I
wait.
think that's pretty
so
much it.
the body type for a Stabromancer wouldn't be the same as a body type for the spell shot, is what you're saying?
No, I think
believe
he means
that's
like
correct.
I think
Like the gear. I'm talking about the gear.
I
Like
thought it was like the
Yeah, the
clothes,
gear.
like the base clothes you wear.
right.
yeah,
Okay, so body types will still be the same then.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's just
okay.
your gear go look different depending on the class you chose. When you get to to the end of the game, it'll change.
Okay. Shit. Starbucks.
Starbucks.
Oh, listen, Starbucks.
My bad.
Thanks,
dog.
Starbucks. Thanks, Starbucks.
Stardust. Customizations
I'm very
in your
expensive and
eyes,
basic.
bro.
Thanks, Doom.
I'm
Very
sorry,
expensive and
bro.
basic. Let's go.
I mean, you might
No,
be
okay,
rocking
so-
some Uggs right now. I don't know, dog. I don't know. But anyway, go ahead, my dude.
Okay, for me, as someone who like looks at it in this way of, I don't really see my character that much besides when you're in the menu. So like I don't want to be in the menu too long. Do you know what I mean? I want to get back in and I want to start shooting stuff. So for me, I just randomized it, which gave me a big beehive style haircut, like I was a lady from the 1980s, and a big curly mustache, and that was it. I was done. And then but when it comes to everyone else, I can see it. I totally understand it. I definitely sympathize. There's a lot of stuff when you play the game and you unlock it that you get, but I don't know how much that changes because I've not dabbled in it yet. I will say I do think it's really progressive to have the pronouns option. I know that's like not a physical appearance thing, but I like stuff like that. It shows that they've thought about that sort of stuff. You know, that's always nice.
King Greek, you've probably got the second amount of most hours on the game so far, bro. Customizations in your eyes, how you liking them?
Well, I mean, my character does have on a mask. I don't know, like y'all already knew that. Y'all already knew that. Like,
has your character got a cold too? What's going on?
Just might. I definitely tried to make Chris rock, but it didn't in his face. That didn't go well. The character creation, like I do understand how people felt about like wanting to be more body types in game, but like in terms of everything else, the Wonderlands has definitely had some of the more deeper character customization that I've seen in any game that I've played in like the past 6 to 7 months or so. So it's like I'll be chilling. I understand where other people are coming from. It's just like if I'm not having an issue with it, it doesn't concern me all that much. But like I do understand it. Sorry.
Sounds good to me. Jay, customizations.
I think this is way deeper than any other game in the franchise. You know, it used to be that you would pick a character like, you know, have you even played the Tooth Fairy or the Punch Fairy quest? Have you?
Not
The
yet.
Jack and the Beanstalk one?
Wait, yes, I did do that one.
Okay, so that's Brick.
Yeah.
Brick is from the first game, and you know, you would usually have just Brick, and you would just be able to change the color of what he's wearing, and maybe you would have different heads. So like the customization is actually quite deep. So I think that's the reason why there's only 2 body types or whatever that kind of Suki's mentioning in chat. It's just because like these are the character pieces, and you're just adjusting the character piece based on the class. So I mean it's actually quite deep, all things considered.
Yeah.
I actually prefer the old way where like I can just pick, you know, Mordecai and just change his appearance a little bit here and there, but like I'm playing as Mordecai because like to me I feel more of an attachment to that character. But I will say my character actually looks a lot like me, so it's kind of funny how that worked out. But I don't know, I like it and I don't at the same time, just because I'm like more of a traditional Borderlands player. I like to be able to say, oh, I like to be Mordecai or Axton or Flack, you know. So
that makes sense.
I don't know.
That makes sense. But the complaints that I read were I don't mind the customization. I got a character that looks literally like T'Challa from the Avengers game, so it's pretty damn dope. But like hair, there a lot of people. I ain't gonna say a lot of people. Y'all know our resident hair Nazi, who she is. she was going off about hair and stuff like that, and like you said, the 2 different body models. But you made an excellent point. This is a board game. You only got the 2 pieces that you can customize, and that didn't even register to me that we're playing a shooter or whatnot, but it's literally a board game that we actually get to be immersed in. This game is crazy, y'all. Like, it's got so many levels to this game. It looks really silly off the top. You know, you got dead skeletons shooting at you, but when you really break it down, this game has got some layers to it. God.
When you start getting towards the end of the story, Doom, you're going to realize that there's a lot more layers to just the layers you're already seeing. Like, this is like
the skeleton really got a hold
like an onion, bro. This game's like an onion.
Yeah. The skeletons really got a hold on this man. Like, it's strong.
Well, I mean, it's just weird, bro. Like,
that's like a gorilla grip on you right now.
It's just, I mean, skeletons are shooting at. I understood, like when you first started the game, they got the little bow and arrows. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, cool, that makes sense. They seem like it makes sense to me. But when that boy pulled out that chopper and started, I was like, wait, hold on, what is you doing?
At least it's not aimbots.
It's kind of funny that you mentioned onions. I don't know if you've done the quest yet where Tina starts calling onions cry apples.
Crying apples, yeah.
Yeah. Like there's so much like I just love the humor of it and like little stuff like that.
I don't want to spoil it too much, but I think my favorite part of that is when I think it's Fred is trying to tell Tina about like, but that's an onion, and you just hear this. Is this how you want to die, Fred?
Yeah, I love it. It's so good.
This is a really good game, yo. Go ahead, Greek. Go ahead.
Oh no, oh no, I had nothing to say. It's just, man, the comedy in this game, bro. It's slapstick at its finest.
It's comedy. Like when you look at it as a whole, it's comedy, and it's really good comedy. Can we get some prayer hands in the chat for Butt Stallion though? That was just evil what they did to Butt Stallion.
Queen.
He deserved it,
bruh. It was sad. I was literally on stream like, no, that didn't just happen. Yeah, it happened. And then he had the head. Like I was like, oh damn, okay. Bye, Butt Stallion.
It's kind of gross that Butt Stallion just stays there for a while as well. It's kind of like
they don't move her body or nothing. It's like
no one in a rush to cover the queen that's just been
nothing. It was just like, okay, we gonna make you the squire and we gonna just keep it pushing. I'm just like, damn.
I think it's real funny. I think it's real funny how Doom's like, I'll pour one out for Butt Stallion, and we're all just like,
I didn't know. I figured she's gonna come back or whatever at the end because it's magic and it's like she's like the star of the show. But I'm saying how they did that, it was heart wrenching, bro. I don't even know Butt Stallion like that. She ain't my homegirl.
Really funny. It's really funny that Butt Stallion has become such an iconic character when it was originally just a one-off joke in Borderlands 2.
Butt Stallion got a fan base, bro. Butt Stallion got a fan base.
Dragon Lord, best character.
I got my diamond encrusted Butt Stallion. It's really plastic. That's what I went to get.
Imagine saying that out of the context of this conversation. I have a crusty Butt Stallion.
Diamond encrusted Butt Stallion.
Oh no. Okay, guys. I mean, to me, I think the game is fire. It has its issues. All games have issues. Has great replayability. It seems fun with friends with a few fixes. Couple of fixes. My last question to each and every one of you on this panel: streamability with fans or supporters of your channels and streams like that. And I don't like calling people fans, but supporters. You know what I mean? Do you think this is a game that you would literally can just stream all day and bring people in and out with your, like your the people who are supporting your streams? And we'll start with you, Laajune.
Oh yeah, for sure. It has it. It has it 1,000%.
Damn, that's so fire.
It does.
Oh, that's fire. So as of right now, maybe like a Discord call with your stream mates and whatnot would like pretty much kill all of the vocal issues that we're having, and the only thing that we would be really tripping off of is location, people finding your teammates, right?
Yeah.
Dang, that's fire. Same question for you, Stardust.
So for me, like, I don't mean to make the connection because I know it's not an Avengers stream. You know how we wanted when Patrol Mode comes out, it'd be like it would stream all day and it would be nice and chill, bring people in. I think this is genuinely a game of that, right? I feel like you're just really able to do that super easily, nice and chilled vibes. If you want to go ham, there's difficult content in the Chaos Chambers. If you want to chill and help, I don't know, supporters who are like just getting into the game, want to go jump in their world and slay people down for them. There you go. Super easy. Super fun.
Yo, get me hyped for this. And I already got the game and I'm hyped. Okay, King, talk to me, bro. Talk to me, dog.
I'm agreeing with everything it is that Star said. Like, for example, like if there's a supporter of yours, they're stuck on let's say they can't get past level 15 of the Chaos Chambers and they need help. You can go in, you can help them out, or even better yet, if they're just starting and you want to help, give them a boost, you can just pull a bunch of people into your stream, carry them along in your world, get them some loot that they can take back to theirs, that'll help them out with their overall progress going forward.
So you can do that. This game has got it. all, guys. It's got it all. Jay, talk
Pretty
to me,
much do.
boy.
I really think that once they iron out all the connectivity issues, like you're gonna see this is everything we ever really wanted, Avengers to be. We wanted people like you can literally just drop in and out. Like I have mine set to friends only so that I don't have a bunch of randoms drop in. But I will say, like that's the beautiful thing about Borderlands. Whenever I was playing Borderlands, I just look at my friends list. I'd see somebody playing. I just drop right in their game, and you just pick up where they are. Everything is scaled to like where you are leveled. It didn't always used to be that way. There used to be some higher level areas where you could go into, but that was how you power leveled. That was always beautiful. But like, yeah, man, this is the perfect game for that. I've already had like Manny that's in chat. He's tried to join in. Harry, one of my followers, has joined in. We got Willie and Pewter, and I've had a bunch of people drop in and out, and I love it. Like that's perfect. Like I just can't wait for everything to get ironed out. And yeah, Claptrap's in the game. To answer chat. I mean, Slipshock's not here. Somebody's got to do it.
Go ahead, sir.
So for me, one thing that I want to see now that obviously as a community we've not just entirely moved to Tiny Tina's, but we're in that Tiny Tina's vibes, there's a trading system in the game, right? So you bring your friends in, you can trade weapons and stuff like that. I would love to see as a community us get more involved in trading and stuff like that, because I noticed in this game it's kind of like hard to organize something like that unless you're like in just like a random party. But if I really want to say that SMG, right, I'll be like, has anyone got that SMG? I've got this legendary that you guys can have. You want to come in my world or trade? Like that'd be really cool. Like I'd love to start something like that. It's really random, I know, but like that's fun.
Just set it up. You know how we do it, bro. Just get on Twitter, dog.
I haven't tried it yet, okay? But there's a glitch that works in every other Borderlands game.
The duplicate, yeah.
Yeah, where you could just duplicate your weapons. And I haven't tried it yet, but I'm wondering if it works in this one. Basically, what you do is like you're in the game, all right? So like say I'm in Stardust game, okay? I drop my weapon and he just leaves it there, and I dashboard. And I come back into his game, and I should still have it in my inventory, and it should still be sitting there on the ground.
Oh wow.
So that's something that's always worked. In the past.
You busy, Jay? You
Looney
busy
said it
after this,
does.
bro?
Looney said it does.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Yo, okay.
Oh wait, so the glitch works? Okay.
It's something that we've always it does work. Oh
me.
boy. That's some I haven't tried it yet, but that's something we've always done in all the other Borderlands games. Man, Man, big important person here, and I'm talking about exploits.
All right, Jay Ridiculous.
Yeah.
I guess my last question or statement would be, it's being rough for new players. Even though they explain a lot, like I said, I still don't really understand what I'm doing as far as spell casting and whatnot, which leaves us in the same boat that we were in with Avengers, like people not understanding the battery effect and having to go to Laajune's videos and King Greek's videos and Jay Shockblast and Stardust's videos. I guess what I'm asking is, which one of you guys has videos explaining what my gear that I'm equipping does and how and why I'm equipping this said gear? And if you have those videos, just please put, I think everybody in here is a moderator, please put it in the link. Put it in the chat so I can link that for my damn self, because I need to know. Oh, Laajune, everybody point at June. June, you're my, you know what? I got your channel. I can do that myself.
Yeah, I was about to, yeah.
Quick shout out to Laajune, actually. His videos are rocking.
I will say one of the things, the Borderlands, it's funny because like I said, this game I've played since before the first one even came out. And one of the things that I've always loved is like there's so many great creators for this game, and it's crazy being in the Discord and getting to see them all like kind of go through the, throwing things off each other and stuff. And there's a lot of great ones out there. Killer 6 has always been somebody that I've watched
Killer
before.
6, yep.
Yeah, like I know he's always been really good. It's really just like anything else though. It's just a matter of just like reading the stats. You know, there's a little bit of reading involved, but I know Laajune, I've seen some of his videos are really good. Moxie is making some legit skill. Nice.
Yeah.
So there you go.
There's literally a line in the game where the guy, like, or girl, whoever you are, says, I didn't know being a hero could require so much maths. And it's literally like a tutorial of the game, pretty much, in that line alone. I love that.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. What's one of your favorite like references you've gotten on a piece of gear? I got a Mace Windu reference on one of my shields. It was like the Mace Wardu, and one of the flavor texts was he's too dangerous to leave alive.
I got that gear. I got that quote on one of my gears too.
I love that. That was great.
Yeah.
Anybody else get one that was good or?
That's my favorite one. Was right there. He's too dangerous to leave alive. Yeah.
I have I haven't gotten any. I want one.
I got one from Dragon Lord that says, "You came all this way just for my orb."
That's dope. All right, guys. Just we can go down the line. Overall thoughts, real quick. Just letting people know if you think they should cop it or not cop it, and we'll go ahead and start with you, Laajune.
My overall experience. So since this is my first time playing a Borderlands game, I think it's worthy. I think it is because if you like a looter shooter, if you're in that genre, then it's good. If you like the D&D, then that's good as well. The spells, the gear, the weapons, it's all different. It is it's expected because it's Borderlands. That like they go to the extreme when it comes to stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's good. I could say if you haven't played Borderlands before, I would say that you could try out Tiny Tina's. I think it's probably a good introduction if you're just trying to get into it.
Stab bro, let's go.
So I was saying to everyone in this chat, besides Greek, that I that the Brown Ball is a friend of mine who only focuses really on Avengers just because he's sort of a one game kind of dude. Not really a big fan of FPSs. He saw the hype, bought it in the first 10 minutes. He was messaging me like, I'm in love. So do yourselves a favor, even if you're a bit apprehensive, I'm pretty confident that you'll like this game for something. You know what I mean? Support fun games, man. We need a lot more of them. So yeah, absolutely cop it.
Yes, indeed. King Greek.
So I 100% recommend the game. If you don't buy the game, I'm gonna come to your house and steal all your cereal. I just want that to be known. I'm gonna take all your cereal. I'm taking Raisin Bran first. Yes, I eat Raisin Bran, just so y'all know. But but no, seriously, I enjoy the game thoroughly. Cause I haven't put like time into a Borderlands game ever since Tales. Tales was something that I replayed over and over again. I love Borderlands 3, don't get me wrong, but I just when I picked up Wonderlands, the more I played it, the more I got sucked into it, right? If you look at a couple of our friends, Hyrule, Sadot, people that we thought initially had no interest into the game, picked it up and they love it. They love it. Like a lot of it, after seeing our reactions to it, seeing how we feel about it, our community is starting to switch over and they're loving the game more and more. And if you haven't touched anything from any of the previous Borderlands games, you have nothing to be worried about, because even outside of like references here and there to the past series, this is a good jumping off point because you can jump in and experience this story in this game for itself. And if that pulls you in enough, then you can go and look at other stuff if you want to.
Bro, wow, y'all like
I swear,
there is a Taskmaster.
Yeah,
there is a Taskmaster.
Yeah.
Ha! Suck it. You got to buy it now.
That's right.
Maybe not the legend himself, but there is a Taskmaster.
There was a Taskmaster character. Yes.
Wow.
Oh man.
J Shockblast, what you got for me? Overall thoughts and
my overall thoughts at this moment are if King Greek comes and takes my Cheerios, I'm gonna slap him with a fish.
Hold on, wait, hold on. You got sugar in your house?
I have Cheerios.
You don't eat Cheerios with sugar?
No, you trying to kill me?
You eat Honey Nut Cheerios or regular
Ew.
Cheerios? Wait, hold.
You
If
put
it's Honey
sugar
Nut
on
Cheerios,
Cheerios?
wait,
What-
Honey Nut
what?
Cheerios, Jay, or regular Cheerios?
I have chocolate and peanut butter Cheerios
Okay, you don't need
and
sugar Cheerios.
chocolate and
Okay.
strawberry.
You know what?
Cheerios.
I don't want to go to his house no more. Your cereal and your milk going untouched. I don't know.
Listen.
Your
If
cereal and your milk going untouched. I don't want it.
if it was
I
bare
don't want it.
bones Cheerios, then yeah, okay, it's a bit weird. But when you got those flavors in there, I can't start on Jay. For
See,
that,
bro, we
man.
really going off on this man about his choice of cereal. That's what we doing today.
I bet he eat corn. I bet he eat cornflakes with no milk.
Joe just like what?
He eat cornflakes with no milk.
The Golden Nuggets one, I think they're called legendary. Cookie Crisp as well, insane, bro. Let me tell you.
Anyway.
Cameron Magnus says 5-5 love Wonderland
Oh,
cereal. Let's get it.
I
Kevin's
bet
been here
that
for a
would
minute.
be-
Hi, Kevin.
Cammy's awesome, by the way.
Facts.
I will. I mean, I'm in love with it. It's everything I hoped it would be. Tina is one of my favorite characters, and I'm very excited to see people that like didn't necessarily give Borderlands a chance jump into this. It's the perfect game to really get into the franchise for. And once you've played through as many times as Laajune in a little bit more time, go back and for like less than $20, you can get the remastered Borderlands, or you can get the Handsome Jack collection that comes with 2 games for the price of 1. And you'll see this game, like, it has the same humor, and it's just an amazing legendary series. Literally one of my top 3 favorite franchises in all of gaming of all time. I have all my stuff over there. J Flex Blast coming in. You can see my little psycho mask right there. I've got my remote control claptraps over there.
Wow.
You can kind of see them. Control them with an app on my phone.
Right.
So,
He
yeah.
is flexing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's his time. That's what
He
he
is
does,
flexing.
bro.
Where's my song?
Dude, if one more person asks me about a dang on song today, bro, gosh. Yo,
One
I
for
got
the
that
beginning,
fight.
one for the end, bro. He's on your case.
Dude, Jake just comes on the show just to mess with me. Like, you know, that's what he does. He loves
Dude, that's why I exist. To mess with all of you. Like, do you know how funny it is to like jump into High Ruler's chat and just start trolling him while he's playing?
Oh gosh.
It's amazing. Highest.
That's normally my forte.
Yeah. So
Well, guys, first off, thank you all for coming through. This was actually super fun. I mean, we normally are talking about nothing but Avengers, so to talk about a new game that, I mean, for me, this is my first time in, you know what I mean? And I personally am enjoying it. The world is so humongous. It's a humongous world to explore, you know, and the humor. Like, the craziness of the game, the layers of the game, you know what I mean? Dropping Cheetos on the playing field and not,
yeah.
you know what? That was a mistake. That wasn't a mistake. It got a lock on it now. I'm like, what? That's a Cheeto.
That's a
Cheeto.
Stardust dude. That's a Stardust
Bro.
dude right there.
yeah.
I love it. It's and like I said, I'm only level 12. I'm only level 12, so I've got a whole story to continue, and I cannot wait to get back into it. Anybody got anything they want to say before we get out of here and put somebody on the map?
I can't wait for you to experience the side quest saga of Mr. Three Bones. All right.
Okay, I'll be looking out for 3 bones.
Because I love that man. Well,
Okay.
skeleton. Shush. Anyway, sorry.
June, you got anything you want to tell the people before we get out of here and put somebody on the map, sir?
The support. You know, just the support, you know, just for people just watching people playing Tiny Tina's, you know, that's probably like used to Avengers and all that. It's dope. It's dope. I like it.
I saw
And
somebody with a 3K video on Tiny Tina's as an Avengers content creator, so that's dope as hell.
Yeah.
Really dope. Greek, you got anything you want to say to the people before we put somebody on the map and dip?
I'm positive that as soon as this is over, June's gonna call off work so he can make his 4th character.
Never
Jay,
know.
you got anything you want to say, my dude?
No.
Bye. He just
Let's go
leaves.
put somebody on the map, bro. Just go ahead and put somebody on the map, my dude.
Let me see.
Why am I never ready for this?
I know, right?
It's every
I
show.
know.
You on my
Yeah.
show every week, more than almost anybody on this panel, Jay.
If it was
should
Lego,
know
he
that.
would have been prepared.
I'm
Let me see. I mean, I guess I'll do Greek. It says Greek in him.
You can't
I
put
do
Greek
agree.
on the map. He's on,
That-
he's
what?
on the
Why did I-
panel. He on the
Why
panel.
can't?
Hold on, wait. I put you on the map last time. I was in here like, what?
all right. This is my show now. I'm gonna go ahead and take over. Go ahead and put King Greek on the map.
Go ahead, put King Greek on the
Oh.
map. You heard what he said?
Overruled, dude. You gonna allow
Overruled.
that, bro? You gonna
Tell us
allow
why
this?
you like King Greek and
Imagine.
why you should check him out.
The reason why I say that is because he. What?
Jay really took over, bro.
This is my show now. I'm the captain.
I like how Doom sort of like. I feel like Doom allowed it as a joke, and then when you dominantly took the reins, he was like,
Listen.
"I'm not doing nothing."
Dude, he was expecting that joke to fall through.
Bruh.
Yeah, he was expecting the joke to like begin and end when Jay got swapped, and then Jay was like, "Right, well, let's go."
What's the joke? It's my show now.
I'm sorry. Continue,
Oh.
Jay, to the Laajune. I'm sorry.
But
Stop
yeah,
interrupting my guests.
Greek's vibe is dope, bro. I be in this. He don't be knowing I be in the streams, but I do be in there just chilling, watching him stream, and I just be have him up on one screen while I'm just doing something else, and I just watch the stream. But yeah, I say King Greek.
Stavo Dust, who would you like to put on the map? How
I'm
about a
actually
small streamer
struggling
named
to-
Doomkiller?
I'm sure. I don't know if that's. Listen, Doom. I'm gonna respect you as a former host of this show, all right, and I'm gonna respect the former wishes of the leader, and I'm gonna go with someone not on this panel. So of course, thank you. I'm gonna go. I would go with cute little Chaos Kitty as the content creator. I want to shout out. She's great. Like, she doesn't know, but I also do the lurking too, because I feel like if I go in chat, she'll threaten my life. So I just say, I just stay in the chat, and that's me done.
King Greek, is there anybody that you would like to throw on the map? Maybe a small creator like Doomkiller HD.
Doom, you know, out of respect,
Lord,
out of respect.
Just remember, Doom, Laajune didn't give you the respect. Okay? Just remember that.
hey,
And that's my country brother. Like, what?
hey, man, you know.
I'm gonna go ahead and say my good buddy Synchro Champ, because he's another one of our homies that, you know, is getting into is getting into Wonderlands. He was on the fence about it, but now he loves it because he spent 2 hours in the character customizer, and he has some very dope content coming up involving some Marvel D&D stuff. I'm gonna say more about that. So, you know, you guys are gonna look out for that.
Oh yeah, that thing's coming out soon, isn't it? That tabletop.
All right, Doomkiller HD. Is there anybody that you would like to put on the map?
I'd like to put Debbie Hollowell on the map, the Princess of Doom Squad Gaming. She will be hosting the block party this coming Friday. Yeah, so moderators, if y'all can throw Deb's stuff in the chat. She's a very awesome Twitch streamer. She sounds just like Yelena Belova. So if y'all like Yelena Belova, go check her out, because she sounds just like her. I'm done, Jay.
All right, well, that.
Aww. The turn to the side and the head down as well. Aww.
So I guess I will also suck up to chat and talk about Suki is okay, who has been here the whole time and is also enjoying the Wonderlands. So I can play to chat as well. So definitely check her out. Shout yourself out in the chat.
That's quite a challenge for Suki. You're asking a lot out of her here.
Ooh. I wonder if Jay's gonna take over the next Tiny Tina's Roundtable.
I take over every show at some point.
He literally, dude, he took over the summit and he wasn't even on it. So, yeah, he does actually.
He walked into your mind and got.
No,
got
he's
you to
literally
promote his
typing
code.
into the chat. Move Sadot to the captaincy. You move yourself down, and I'm like, okay, damn, bro. Like, so
Listen,
yeah, that's how.
Don't
that
mess
went
around, all right?
down. All right, Jay,
Gotta
let me
keep
end
this
shit.
going.
Let me end this
Do a
down.
little bit. We do a little bit of trolling.
It is really weird being up there, though. I'm used to like looking right here. So
Right.
like when I'm up in that corner, I'm like, oh, this is weird.
Guys, thank you all for tuning in. Thank this panel, awesome panel, for coming in and talking. Probably will be bigger next time we do one, and I'm sure we'll do one for maybe a DLC, or if we get some patches in multiplayer, it gets to the level that we think is cool at, and that might be something to do. You know what I mean? Thank you all the chat for tuning in, from Kitty to Fallen, Suki, Cammy. Yes, Miss Cammy, thank you. Bloody, there's so many of y'all guys. Shin Domino, Misplaced, Le Champion, Ron. Y'all know who y'all are. Thank y'all for tuning in. With all that said, laissez les bon temps rouler, which means Stardust.
Let the good times roll.
Peace out, people.
I love doing that.
Okay.
The Excelsior Now podcast.
Hey, go!